Barstow. I'm Sage Holmes.
And I'm Nora Larson. Sage, do you have any plans for the break?
Yeah, I'm going to visit family and relax. But first, I'll be at the winter concert tonight. What about you?
That's crazy. I'm going to the winter concert too. But man, I wish I was going to the basketball game. The girls will be playing at 3:30 today at Blue Valley. The upper school concert is tonight at 7 in the auditorium. Make sure to head out.
Wednesday, we will be on assembly schedule because we have the lower school winter concert teaser. The official concert will take place this Thursday at 9 a.m.
In academic news, Mr. O'Brien's You in the Law class is taking their field trip today. Also, the 7th graders took a trip to Camp Lakewood. Alex and Susanna made a piece about it. Let's check it out.
Camp Lakewood is a Y camp that's nestled in the corner of Mark Twain National Forest. It's a little rustic, but the scenery is absolutely beautiful. They have all kinds of activities and challenge courses and team building activities.
The team building exercise was very fun and also very hard. We had to put wood planks to cross a leaf-like thing. But the thing was, after a few people went and got good at it, you couldn't talk and had to communicate through really hard to use sign language, like just really hard to do.
We only had to move like 10 feet, but it still took us an hour and 20 minutes to get across.
I also like the survival hike because they built a fire using a flint, and then they had to build a shelter. And the first part of that activity was really interesting because he talked about what was really important in an emergency.
So the first thing is PMA, which is positive mental attitude, and then making sure you have enough clear oxygen, because in a survival situation you can only hold your breath for around 3 to 4 minutes. And then I think it's warmth, and then you need to look for shelter, and then water, and then food. So yeah, that's about what we learned about on the survival hike.
My favorite activity was the zip line because it was really fun climbing up the pole, and then we got to ride down the zip line, and so I thought it was really entertaining and a good challenge.
The zip lining was very fun, but it's a little scary, but not super scary.
I learned the importance of team building and how it's possible to communicate without using words.
Oh, yes.
All these winter events are reminding me that we're so close to winter break, but first we have to get through hectic finals week.
To ease your nerves a little, let's check out this piece about medical misconceptions around keeping your health up during this stressful week.
Hello, my name is Gwendolyn Love, and I'm here with Dr. Lou Cristofano. Could you tell me a bit about your background?
Hi, Gwen. I am a board-certified family physician, and I've been doing this a very long time, about 25 years. So in my office, my partners and I see a little bit of everything in medicine. We deal with teenagers for both problematic issues as well as wellness, sports physicals, and things like that. So diet and nutrition, as well as exercise, become a big part of that. So I might start with a big picture for diet and exercise as well as nutrition. I'm not sure that Americans are doing very well on this topic. We clearly lead the world in our failures in that regard. So more Americans are overweight or obese than any country in the world. Unfortunately, that starts in childhood, adolescence, and on into adulthood. So a wide variety of challenges exist for that. adolescents and all Americans frankly need to do a better job of moving more and consuming less. And not only less in general, but the right balances of what we eat. Teenagers can diet like anyone else, if we'll use that term, but nutritional needs are a little bit different in certain age groups. But it's really good to find out a healthy way of eating and get away from fad diets, things that aren't realistic to continue and may not be healthy for the long run. Current recommendations for exercise from the American Heart Association and other bodies would include about 150 minutes weekly or more of moderate cardiovascular exercise, 75 minutes or more of very vigorous cardiovascular exercise. Healthy foods are not fast foods. Unfortunately, fruits and vegetables aren't convenient or as affordable as some others. I have fast food from time to time, as does my family, and I think most people do. Moderation is probably the key to that more than anything.
So as the quarter progresses, kids get more and more busy, and they think that to take a 5-hour energy or have a Mountain Dew would help them. What are your thoughts on that?
Supplements in general may be a little bit risky. I think energy drinks have been associated with rare cases of health effects. So most energy drinks have inordinate amounts of caffeine. We'll see elevations of blood pressure, elevations of heart rate that can be unsafe. It's a bit of a quandary to measure how much is safe for caffeine. Like anything, less is best. And so I think we're better off addressing our needs of fatigue and energy by sleeping better, eating better, and going about it that way versus a supplement. If we feel like we need a stimulant, caffeine is much more safe in lower doses than higher doses. And on a personal note, I'm not a big fan of some of the concentrated drinks that you mentioned.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This has been Medical Misconceptions with Dr. Lou.
Nora, it's the beginning of the month. You know what that means.
Character rap?
At Barstow, we build character. Yes, that is what we do. Each month we will focus on something new. August is here. We are back to school. Show kindness and caring to act real cool. In September, please remember integrity, trust, and honor together. October comes around and it's real hip to show courage, responsibility, and leadership. I'm thankful in November for community, citizenship, and service. Give me a great party. December, time to find your joy and then to give a cheer. Treasure management and mindfulness to end the year.
Well, Nora, that wraps up our show today.
Yep, I'm Nora Larson.
And I'm Sage Holmes. Have a happy Tuesday, Barstow.